Hi guys, this is Clerge here for a new series. Today I'm going to be showing you how to run Redstone every possible way I can think of and how to use every item that uses Redstone. Except for I will not be showing you how to use comparators because I have not quite figured that out yet. But when I do, I will put another video up. Okay, let's start with the first one. This is called the up or down staircase method. You can go up, you can also go down on this one. I didn't build the down one version because it's very simple to build. Just like that. Same with this guy. It's a spiral staircase. Same method as that one right there. This guy is the alternating torches method. Right here you got a torch on either side. On one side they're lit, on the other side they're not. So as you press the button, it reverses it to the opposite side. Right here, this is where the door is not powered and it's closed, and when you press the button, it opens. Here, it's the opposite. This is basically the same thing, except one pillar tall. This is more convenient for anybody that really don't have much room, but it is kind of difficult at the top here when you're trying to line up which side you want it to work, like whether you want it powered or not before you push the button. Right here is the half slab zigzag, that's what I like to call it. This guy, actually these three right here, you can only use going upwards. Why this one does not transfer downwards, I don't know. But you can also use glowstone, I believe, to transfer it upwards. But glowstone does not allow it to go down as well. So, for example, where's my glowstone? There it is. You can allow the power to go up. No problem. But as you can see, it does not go downwards. And let me try one more method here. What if I did it like this? Like this? Yes, you can do it that way as well. All glowstone all the way up. That allows you to light up the area without having to add extra glowstone. And right here is the down method with torches. It's too wide by one long, or too long by one wide, I should say. And why is my daylight sensor not working? Ah, that's why. Done. There you go. So yeah, the down method. And right here, depending on where you want it, you can either power it or have it not powered. So you press the button. Oops. I always forget something. As you can see right there. This guy, now moving on to the repeaters. Redstone dust can only travel a maximum of 15 blocks, and then you gotta add a repeater right there. So when you add a repeater, it travels the signal all the way through. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention is stone takes less time to send a signal than wood. See how the button stays in longer? And it's out right away. and this guy, a signal delay. For every 2.5 repeaters on full delay, so right here is 1 repeater, 2 repeater, and this guy would be halfway, would be a full second delay. So let's put this on full. So now you got 5 repeaters at 2-second delay. Then you got 7.5 at 3-second delay. And then so on and so forth. Every 2.5 repeaters is a full second delay. Alright, signal locking. Now this is good for when you have adventure maps and you want people to find either a code or even have locks. You can lock a door so that you need to have certain ones open, certain ones closed for a signal to get all the way to the door. So if I unlock this one, it unlocks that repeater. So if you put a repeater inside of another repeater, it puts this little bedrock bar here, preventing it from sending power. Or, as you can see right here, if I lock this one, it keeps the power. So if I turn this one off, there's no power. Now there's power. No power. So that's good for adventure maps, such as putting an item in a chest right here, having it send a signal there. So you have to put an item in this chest, an item in that chest, an item in that chest, so on and so forth, in order to unlock the door. And right here I just put a note block there just so you can hear the sound of the door opening if it worked or whatever. Now this is what they call a diode. It prevents the signal from interfering with other redstone. So if I take this repeater out and put a redstone there, it interferes. So that's why you have to put a repeater there to block the signal from traveling there. Same thing with right here. I send that signal right there. It sent a signal right back right here. So if you don't want that, you add a repeater right there, so that it sends a signal straight, and this one goes like that. So you can have like 2 buttons or whatever, one on each side of the door. Sometimes you'll have another mechanism here that you do not want the power to come back, so you need to put a repeater right there. And this is the reverse power. You send redstone all the way to a block with a torch behind it. Never put the torch on this side, or else it will light up this redstone and that button will be useless. Then you send the signal all the way to a piston, and the piston will send the signal right there. And then this is basically in case you want to block off power and have it reset. So if I pull this lever back, both pistons fall back. Oh. And this guy will send a signal either that way, Now, you can have a redstone block here as well, instead of a little dip like that and a block, but this is a little bit more expensive. And right here, this is what I used for making my prison, for all the doors to unlock. So all these are powered, and it gets sent right through here. This allows you to make your things compact. All you have to do is make 2 walls like this, as a redstone, go like this, and then all you have to do is put a block right there to separate it. And you can do this as high as you want, as wide as you want, as deep as you want, anything. And as long as you want. Except for you have to put a repeater every 16 blocks or else the signal won't travel. Here I got it going to a trap door and some fence gates. Right here is the daylight sensor. This one will send a signal for whatever time of day it is. At the maximum time of day, it's a maximum of 15 signals, just like a redstone torch would be. Now, I'm not 100% sure as to what time it actually lowers a redstone dust, but you'll have to look that up yourself. And right here it just reverses the power just in case you want to, let's say, put a command block right there, and whenever it turns night you can set it to day. But that's more or less for people on creatives who won't work on survival unless you have single player commands. Yeah. And right here, pressure plates. This one will send a full signal of 15 when a player is standing on it. Same thing if you add an item on it. This one will do the same thing when a player is standing on it. But unfortunately, you put an item on it, nothing will happen. Now this guy, one item per redstone signal. So if I put one item right there, you see there's one redstone signal lit. Let's say I take this. I got 10 items right here. Another 10 items. Oops. Let's just throw this 32 blocker on. It's supposed to send more signals per item that you have on there. Same thing with this guy. 1 to 10 items for one redstone signal. 11 to 20 items for 2 redstone signals, etc., etc., all the way down to 15. I believe you cannot go higher than 15. And this guy, tripwires, sends a signal maximum of 15. This is mostly used when you want somebody to walk into a trap, because the string is very unnoticeable at times, especially on, like right now I can't see the string. So if you had, I don't know, let's say a wall right there like that, and I ran through, I might not notice it, and then all of a sudden there's a big hole right here for you to fall through. And then yeah, I put a light at the end there just to show you that it works. And that concludes my tutorial for today. I will be posting up a new video about redstone comparators whenever I figure out how to actually use them. But I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Please give a like, comment, subscribe. I really like to hear your comments on how well I've done. And yeah, have a nice day.